Yeah, ANZ Stadium again, but it was Bulldogs versus Panthers this time. This is a really big test for Luca. I know it's only pre-season, but still a big test. Outcome of the Panthers side, pretty decent. Like I reckon it will be close, or it will be that for their side they choose when the season starts for the money round. Bulldogs, I reckon it will be the same as well. That will be close to the side they choose for money round. Has Cooper, the 5'8", is playing halfback, and then Carl, who can play halfback, is playing 5'8". I would have played my son in a better position, but womp womp. Nathan Cleary kicks it off, goes straight down to Cooper Nichols. Nichols off the Fasamula. Yep. Jake Turpin, he's in the hooker. He's going to give it off to Carl. Carl off to Josh Wire. Josh Wire, probably good run. Wilson off to Carl. Carl fends off one. He's still going. Offloads. Oh, and interception. Liam Henry. I reckon this is Liam Henry's debut. First time we ever seen him in NCL. It's not like this is going to actually really count for his record though, because it's only pre-season. But still, big game for him if he shows he could have his proper NCL debut soon. So like people like Jacob Jones and stuff, they haven't had their NCL debut, and same with people like Cooper Nichols and stuff. Oh, dang, Jordan McLean, Jesse trying to prove stuff. His cousin Jordan is going to the Bulldogs next season, so it'll be good to see how he goes. Maybe Jesse could join him in the Bulldogs. Fifth and final, and it'll just be a handover. I can't do much. I didn't realise it was fifth and final myself. Kick out starts us off. Jacob Jones is through. Jacob. Apparently, Lucas said he's not exactly a favourite to start. To Jacob, because we had a Jacob interview earlier. Lucas said to Jacob, and Jacob told us. Lucas said he's not exactly looking at Jacob to start for round one or start for the first few rounds. So you've really got to prove your point, and I might start you. So apparently he wants to start Stephen Crichton at fullback, which I don't think Jacob should be saying that. Like should be revealing that stuff to us. But I guess he did. And it's a bit too late. Oh no! Why would Papali'i dive so early? He should have picked it up and kept on going. Because he could have seen his first ever NCL try, even though it wouldn't count for the stats. And if he kept on playing good, he could have been picked for round one. Even though I doubt it, because they're pretty stacked in the centres. And if they play Burton in the centres, they're even more stacked. Like he's in the centres right now. Versing his former side. Crichton's not playing for the first time against his ex-side. Obviously, let's see how many. One ex-Panther. Two ex-Panther. There's only two ex-Panthers. Unless you count Thomas Katoa, because Katoa played in the Panthers reserves, like lower grade, before he got put in the draft. But I don't think you should count that because he didn't actually play for the Panthers. As Nathan Cleary might have just gone over. We got the bunker here. What are they going to say? They're going to call no try, but Nathan Cleary's put that down. I reckon Nathan's put that down. He's outpowered. Really on a kick out. Alright, what's Nathan? Can Nathan convert here for his own try? He's trying to show his brother how it's done here in the NCL. Their first game starting together. So I reckon Nathan ended up coming on the nines and they played together. So it's their first ever NCL game starting as a team. So they got to play well, and I wonder if Panthers coach Ivan will pick both of these kids. I feel like Ivan's someone who would love to pick both his kids, but he's got to be calm. Coming off a premiership win, you can't. Coming off a premiership win, you can't just go straight for your kids. You need to defend your championship, and a 5'8" that big of a role. I feel like you don't just go in straight away, and he's got to prove himself first, especially coming off a premiership winning side. Interception, Joshua Curran. I wonder what Lucas' plans are for the for the money round. He's got a good side for it. He's got good backup as well, I guess you could say. His team's pretty stacked, especially in the 5'8" and centre department. It shouldn't be that hard to pick a side. He's probably already got it in the back of his head. He's probably already got it in his mind before this game's even started. He just hasn't put much forwards on the bench, that's it. It's kind of screwed him up here, because some forwards are tired already and he's putting the hooker on in the forwards role, and that's what he has to do. And another forward's still tired and he's still got a hooker. He only got 5'8" and halfback on the bench. 5'8" and fullback on the bench. And they can't exactly go on the forwards. Don't think he was expecting them to get that tired. Nathan, he's through again, still trying to show his brother how it's done here in the NCL. This is a big test for Luca and his coaching, because if Luca's a good enough coach, he can take any team to a grand final. He can take his preseason side to this grand final if he's a good enough coach. So this is a test to see if he can beat the premiers of last year. And you do have a lot of their ex-players, because they've gone back to back to back. And they want to go back to back to back to back. So they've got to here try to prove a point. Luca and Josh. Josh is, I'm pretty sure Josh, Luca's dad, he's obviously the assistant coach, but I'm fairly sure he's been involved a lot behind the scenes in signings and also training. So
back with me. He's held there.
Fourth tackle. It's not doing too bad right now. It's holding to 6 points so far. Bulldogs last year, it would already be a flogging. Laurie trying to do something more. He needs to prove himself, because he's not guaranteed to start. Some people like Nathan Cleary, they're guaranteed to start, they don't need to prove themselves. Someone like Peachy though, they're not guaranteed to start, they need to prove themselves. Shocked you haven't seen anything from Reid Mahoney or Mitch Moses yet. Probably see them in, what am I talking about? We're only in the preseason, we'll probably see them in money round. But I'm pretty sure what I heard backstage is Reid Mahoney hasn't been showing up for training because him and Luca don't like each other. So I wouldn't be shocked if we see Reid Mahoney either ask for an early leave or just straight up leave at the end of his contract, which is ended next year. Sonny Luki off to Liam Martin. Well, James Fisher. Is Ben Fisher on the side? He's not. doesn't get the first chance of versing his older brother.
3. Hands off.
Oh, that would have been a big game for the family, but Luca decided not to play Ben,
That's tackle 4. Hands off.
which
Held.
was really big. I would have played Ben in such a big game because I thought he would show up more. Nathan's got over for a second, really showing his brother how to do it. He's really trying to show his brother how to do it in the NCL game, isn't he? And trying to convert his own try again. And he converts. Nathan, strong start in the preseason round for him. And he's one of the players who basically are guaranteed to start. So you don't, and he's still playing this well. And Cooper, you're gonna start thinking about giving the kicks away from him because they're not going where he wants them, really, are they? And he's cost them some big spots, big field positions for the Panthers. He's helping the Panthers out here.
He's held there.
Panthers,
Here's tackle 1.
Ivan and Nathan, a bit like Cooper and Luca,
That's his second.
especially if they end up signing one of Luca's other sons, because I think there's like 3 of Luca's kids in the draft next season, because there's the twins, Keith and I don't know the other one, and then there's Jay Nichols as well. I reckon he's in the draft. That's what they're thinking. Jay doesn't know yet. See, Jay's only 15 now, and he'll be 16 by the time the draft happens. As Taylor May gets over this time, it's a real test for Luca. He hasn't set himself up well. This is not even one of this. A lot of good Panthers players, but not their best side, obviously. And Luca's chosen a pretty good side and a lot of their best players. It's a big reality check for Lucas right now, I reckon, in the backstage. He probably thought he would come out and smash it after the big win against the Sea Eagles. But now I reckon he's having a bit of a reality check. Even though I know preseason doesn't mean much, but back in the coach's mind, it does mean a lot. Still, doesn't mean much for the money wise and
That's
stuff like
1.
that. But I feel like it still means a lot for the players and the coaches, obviously. If they lose this, they'll go back into training even harder and stuff. And a forward pass by the Panthers. Carl gets caught there.
Release.
Where's all the numbers on this side gone? Gets Jake Turpin into space, gives it off to Blake Mozza. Blake, yeah, I mean, Blake Wilson. This is Blake Mozza here. They both wear helmets and both their names are Blake. Here you go, Jacob Jones. Jacob Jones gets over. One of the players we were talking about earlier who needs to prove himself for a starting position. He's gonna try. I know he's one of them players who tries even when there's stuff like this happening in the back of his mind, but he'll try even harder. Scoring the first try for the Bulldogs here. Take their time. It looks like Cooper's even lost his goal kicking duties after all the kickoffs. Cooper's got the ball here. Where's his plans? He gets caught there by Sonny Luki.
Held.
I reckon Blake Moser should start for money round. Well, no, I forgot
Hands
about Reed.
away. He's held there.
I feel like you should have Blake Moser on the bench over Jake Turpin. 'Cause them two will fight for a position
He's held.
all year. I
Free.
feel like Jake
Held.
Turpin and Blake Moser. And then Reed will have the starting role, I reckon. And then them guys all fighting for the bench or backup. Oh, Cooper able to shut down Dane Laurie. I thought Dane Laurie's gone all the way there. If I was Taylor May, I wouldn't have stepped that because Cooper was offside. I don't think he knew it. And knock on by Liam Martin. About halfway-ish. Just behind halfway. The Bulldogs get a set here
Here's tackle one.
from a knock on by Liam Martin, but the tackle, the pressure by
Here's your second.
Josh Cohen, able to make him drop it. It was probably the actual tackle.
Three. Hands
He caught him
away.
from behind, kind of like a AFL tackle. Can't caught him with that.
4. Move. Held.
Kara, a little chip and chase. Goes for the offload, not a great offload. Goes straight to Sonny Aluki. Seeing shit offloads like them all season so far. In the nines and stuff. Oh, I think Liam Henry's been out here all game so far.
3. Markers lock in.
That's good fitness for someone who's never played NCL before and went undrafted in the draft. Oh, Ryan Tuttle, he's too good. Probably end up being New South Wales winger this year. Probably. I don't think there's much people under here to pressure him for it. Yeah, if he'll get injured or play really bad for him not to get picked after what he does for New South Wales. And the connection he has with Brad Fittler. As Brad Fittler's back to coaching New South Wales. No, same with Nathan really has to get injured or start playing hell bad. Which I doubt that from them too. Burton will be fighting for an Origin spot this year though. So Origin is round 5, round 10 and round 15. Put that in your books, guys.
Held. Right. Here's tackle one.
At the end of the season there's Challenge Cup, which is basically World Cup. Then we go on the break. And then the nines and pre-season and money round all starts up again. And all stars and stuff. Even though all stars and money round hasn't even happened for this season. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Talking about the World Cup.
Get back. Look at me.
So Jesse McLean's not so bad. I'll probably play him in the money round. See how he does against the actual good sides. Because the money round means a lot, but it only means a lot when, well, it only means a lot when you're a shit team that's not guaranteed to win. Who are Panthers went off against? Oh, hold on. Yeah, so needs matters who Panthers are coming up against. Panthers, they are. What was that pass? Bit of a risky one. Panthers are coming up against. I can't find their name. Oh, Sea Eagles. So the team that they're beating right now beat. So yeah, it's probably a game they don't have to worry about too much. So they could play people like this. Jesse and Sonny Lukey test people out. But I wouldn't reserve too many people. I always think about, like, probably I would reserve the amount of people we have reserved right now. Or even less. Probably even less, to be fair. Because it's not like the Bulldogs don't have people resting. But the Panthers have done well here to hold their win against the Bulldogs. Probably a big reality check for Luca and Dane Laurie just able to put a nail in the coffin. Get over for a try himself. He wants to play money round, but I don't see him playing money round, to be honest. I see Dylan Edwards coming back in the lineup for money round. Well, maybe, because people like Ivan want to see their players playing for Indigenous and All-Stars and like just the All-Stars match, and Dane Laurie's eligible for the All-Stars match. Maybe Dylan Edwards off the bench, who knows. But 10 seconds left to go. This game's definitely over. 30 points to 6. And there'll be one more set. Or they won't call it. They'll do the one more set because the siren's going to go off as Burton kicks it off. And Burton kicks out on the full this time. Lucas got something really thinking about for his side, especially after this. So I thought a lot of these players would play against in the money round, but they're versing Roosters, which is pretty tough. Not as tough as Panthers, but Roosters I expect to be one of the teams that play basically their whole side. So, yeah. Nathan Clear gets man of the match, and as always, guys did enjoy. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.